Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Okay, so I want to talk about something real fast. And that is the multiverse. The Marvel multiverse. And why it is very, very important to this saga. I believe this saga is literally the Secret Wars saga. And here's why. I believe that this saga is going to be called the Secret Wars saga. We have the X-Men. We have the Fantastic Four finally home. And with that, we could do Civil War 2. We can get Hulk versus Wolverine. We can get Thing versus Hulk. Or the Hulk. If that ever happens. Which hopefully we do. We can get Doctor Strange 3, whatever. Because even though we are in Phase 4, at the beginning of Phase 4, and we have one Phase 3 movie that's set in Phase 3, coming at us next month, pretty soon, like 3-4 weeks away. We are getting a new Avengers team when Phase 4 wraps up, or whenever. We're gonna see a new Avengers team. Some old with some mainstays, and others are not. Like Thor, he's gonna be probably in the new Avengers. We're getting the Young Avengers. We're getting teams like the Midnight Suns. Probably the Defenders soon, somehow. We're probably gonna get another Defenders, either movie or TV show. Hopefully a movie, because we tried to get a Defenders movie built up, but that didn't really last. We literally got all the way up to, like, The Punisher 2, back in, like, the early 2000s. And, yeah, that didn't last. I mean, we did get Daredevil, Elektra, and 2 Punisher movies, but they weren't really as good. I mean, they were good, but not really. I mean, Daredevil, we all know how that happened. What went down with that. We all know how that ended. Even though Charlie Cox is a better Daredevil than Ben Affleck. But I digress, because Ben Affleck was a pretty good Batman. I know. I'm probably gonna get shade and hate. for saying that Ben Affleck was a pretty good Batman, but I don't care. But he's still not the best. In my opinion, the best Batman is Michael Keaton. But then again, you can't deny that Adam West did a pretty solid job too, mainly because he was technically the third live action Batman, but since the older versions of Batman are dead, like the ones from the 1940s and Adam West are dead, we only got Michael Keaton. And when he dies, it's left to Val Kilmer and George Clooney to be the definitive... Oh, and Kevin Conroy. To be the definitive Batman. Sadly, but that's where we are. But anyways, we're not talking about Batman or Batman. I'm excited for the next whatever phases, because we still have to... We just started Phase 4, which I'm happy about. And Phase 4 literally picks up like 3 weeks after the events of Endgame. And I want to say 2 months, maybe like 2 or 3 months after the events of Endgame, Loki picks up. So, and a few months after that, which would be like six to 9 months post WandaVision and post Loki, the events of Falcon and Winter Soldier happen. And then 2 months after that, Spider-Man Far From Home happens. Plus, we are probably gonna get a better Inhumans within Phase 5. Plus, we are getting a new Blade movie. And whatnot. So that's still up in the air and still looking promising. Also, Venom 2 probably being set in the MCU / Sony verse. I don't know what they're doing with that. Plus, I'm not too sure what they're doing with the X-Men or how they're gonna handle the X-Men, because I'm a huge X-Men fan. I'm a huge Wolverine fan. As you could probably tell from certain videos. But I really want the X-Men and the Fantastic Four to give us what I really want Kevin Feige to give us fans what we have been wanting for so long, and that is a Wolverine versus Hulk movie. Trilogy, if you want. A Thing versus the Hulk trilogy. And if they really wanted to, they could give us She-Hulk versus the all-new Wolverine, Laura Kinney, Wolverine's daughter, being the Wolverine, Lady Wolverine, whatever you want to say, and or She-Hulk versus She-Thing. That would be interesting. Plus, we're getting What If, Secret Invasion, and Armor Wars, plus Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness, and the Eternals being a franchise. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming soon. So yeah, I mean, the Secret Wars saga, we should start calling it the Secret Wars saga, because there's a lot to unpack and a lot to digest, because the Infinity Saga was quite literally about the Infinity Stones and how they played a big part into that. Now we are dealing with the ramifications and the aftermath of 2014 Thanos and the time traveling aspect that the Avengers played, causing rift-raft and all these multiverses coming into our own main MCU timeline and causing their problems. And there's a special clue in Loki. And when Miss Minutes, played by Tara Strong, was talking about the multiverse and that there was a multiversal war, and if we have another multiverse war, or we might be seeing that second multiverse war play out in Secret Wars, because the Skrulls play a big part in Secret Invasion and Secret Wars, I believe. Plus, who doesn't want to watch the X-Men versus the X-Men versus the Avengers? Can we get that, please? Get the X-Men versus the new Avengers, or the West Coast Avengers, if you want to go go that route, because that would be pretty awesome too. The X-Men versus any Avengers team. Well, that could work too. But what I really want to see is Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, in hell, and him fighting Mephisto. You can literally have Wolverine, big bad, be Mephisto, if you wanted to do that. Think about it. That could really be awesome. I'm literally giving you some ideas here, Kevin Feige. But also, what I really want to see the most, and we have not gotten, is Wolverine versus the Hulk. So that way, I can be in the movie theaters saying, oh, Antonio, my guy's gonna win. Shout out to my friend Antonio. His podcast is awesome. Good podcast. Anyways, but yeah. I just want to see that movie. Like, we've gotten the Wolverine story, but there were certain parts that were missing. There were certain enemies that we didn't get throughout Hugh Jackman's 17-year or 20-year-ish run as Wolverine. We didn't get the storyline of him fighting the Hulk, which I want to see that. We didn't really get a comic book accurate suit, even though that was kind of like hinted at that he kind of did wear in Logan, but a win is still a win, I guess. I'll take the comic book suit in a comic book reference as a win. But still, we didn't get the suit. We didn't get the Hulk versus Wolverine movie or anything like that. We did get the origin story. We did get him joining the X-Men, which he does. We did get him go to Japan. We did see Old Man Logan. We did see the Days of Future Past storyline play out. We did kind of see the Dark Phoenix play out. Not once, but twice. And we all know what went down with that, or how that happened, or how that ended. And now is literally the time to do Hulk versus Wolverine, or Wolverine versus Hulk, because I need that. I want that. Or Hulk in Hell. Hell. We need something new with Wolverine. Heck, you can literally bring Hugh Jackman in still, and he's in Hell. You don't really need to have him work out because he's in Hell. Plus, his character's already dead, so like, you don't really need him to work out. So he can just be himself and then resurrect him as the main Wolverine from the Fox universe. And then, yeah, because he died in 2029, and we're already in the year 2024, so it literally can work. Literally, it can work. We're like already in 2024, so why not do Wolverine vs. Hulk set in 2024, or heck, do it before he dies, which would be like in 2018 or not 2018. Off when the Hulk is off not being an Avenger. Like, set that in 2013. Bada bing, bada boom. That could happen. That could work. And then, in, like, 2024, have Wolverine and Hulk rematch, but this time, the Hulk wins. Options, man. We got options. And then he dies. His story is him dying in the end, at the end of Logan, which is already foreshadowed and can still happen without the recons and whatnot, you know. I think that's a good idea. I don't know. It could happen, but, you know, I'm excited. Anyways, so, yeah, we could literally get anything from Kevin Feige, and we would still enjoy it. Plus, the Marvel was getting Black Panther 2, we're still getting Miss Marvel, The Marvels, or Captain Marvel 2, aka The Marvels. I think I said that right. And we're literally getting Secret Invasion, which leads into, I think, kind of directly leads into Secret Wars. Makes sense. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.